These are the directions for how to sign up for Sign Up Genius for parent-teacher conferences for the fall. The first thing that you'll want to do is go to signupgenius.com right up here. If you don't already have an account that you used last year for conferences, I recommend that you make one and use your school email address, as that's the email address parents are going to receive on their email. The first thing that you want to do once you're in Sign Up Genius is click on Build a Sign Up, this button right here. There we go. That's going to bring us to this page. Name of your group. You probably won't want to use it because your students have changed unless you grouped up to the next year. So if you were here last year and if you're new this year, you'll want to click on create a new group called, and I would probably just name it my grade level. So Keemly, 4th grade parent teacher, just so that it's different from the one last year and that it's easy to find when I pull it up in my archived Sign Up Genius events. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to title of the sign up. I'm going to title it Parent Teacher Conferences. The next thing that I can do is the description. On the description, you can choose to add your own, or on the Google Doc that I just sent with you along with this video, you can copy and paste. So you would do Command C to copy, and then come back out here, and then Command V to paste. This has all of the information about the dates and times of the parent-teacher conferences. So feel free to go ahead and use that or come up with your own. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit continue. After you hit the continue, you're now going to be to the themes page. You can choose any theme that you would like by clicking in the circle and then clicking the continue button. This is what is going to show up when you have your Evite. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll pick art pencils. There are 3 pages for you to choose from, so if you want to take a few minutes to look through there, you can. Then go ahead and hit continue. Now you're going to be on the dates and times page, and it's going to ask you what type of event you're signing up for. For parent-teacher conferences, we're going to choose time slots. As soon as you click on time slots, this orange box will appear, and you need to enter the following details. You do have to do this one day at a time. So the start date is going to be October 9th, 2013. The end date, October 9th, 2013, because we're going to create one for the second day in a minute. The location, you can say Mrs. Keemly's classroom. You could put classroom, wherever you want to put that the location is. And then including these weekdays, you just want to click on the day of the week. That would be Wednesday for the first date, and unclick all of the other ones. The time slots per day, your parent-teacher conferences are starting at 3:45 p.m. and your very last one is going to end at 7:45 p.m. Time slot increments, go ahead and change that to 15 minutes. That means every 15 minutes your conferences are going to be changing. And then go ahead and click continue. Okay, now that you've hit continue, go back. This is where sometimes it takes you to the slots page, sometimes it takes you back. We do have to add another date. So even though you're on slots page, just click up here at the tab and click the dates/times again. And we're going to scroll all the way down to add new date/times. And you're going to click right here where it says add time slots. Now you're going to add the second date, which is 10/10/2013, ending 10/10/2013. Location again, your classroom. This time you're going to uncheck everything except for that second day, which will be Thursday. Your start time, on Brandy's email it said 8:45 a.m. and it ends at 3:45 p.m. So go ahead and make those changes. Your time slot increment, again, is every 15 minutes. And then click Add Time Slots. Now you want to make sure that you have your October 9th starting at 3:45. And then you want to make sure in here that you have your 10:10, which is all right there. Once you're done with that, and if you have everything, go ahead and click on Update. Now that it's clicked on Update, you're going to go into your Slots tab. The Slots tab, you do need to give a title to your slot. I name it Parent Teacher Conference. You want one sign up per time. And go ahead and leave this for all dates. There we go. And layout settings, I always just keep it where it has the dates and then the time slots. Then go ahead and hit continue. Now it's going to bring you to your settings page. On the settings page, we want the name, which is a yes, email. I never require email from everybody who signs up because they may not have email. So as long as they have their name, that's all I require. So I'm going to uncheck email and say no. Public sign-on comment. This is where if they want to comment, which is actually really great if you have two parents that want to have two different meeting times or they want to leave a comment. So you can add this. It is not required, so you can just go ahead and keep it as no. The next thing is miscellaneous preferences. Notify me by email when someone signs up. I like that option. If you don't want to get emailed when they sign up, you can uncheck it. Send reminders to people 2 days before. I like that, so I'm going to leave it there. I am going to uncheck allow a list member to swap. I don't want that because when I do my parent-teacher conferences, I'm going to have all of my information ready, and if they swap, I may not know about it beforehand. So I'm going to uncheck that, and I'm going to uncheck encourage my members to share things about the sign up on Facebook or Twitter. So I'm not going to have either one of these checked. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit continue. This brings me to my preview, so I can double check that everything looks good in here. All of my times are set up. And then I'm going to go ahead and scroll back up to the top. If I like how everything looks, I'm going to hit proceed to invite and publish. If I notice that there was something wrong, I would hit edit, and then that will take me back and I can fix what I need to change. So for this, I'm going to say that everything's good. I'm going to click on proceed. Now this is where I would enter the emails. You can get group emails from your Infinite Campus. If you need help doing this, let me know. Or you can enter them one by one if you need to, or if you have a doc with all of them. So let's say I'm going to send this to myself. There we go. I can leave a custom text here, and this would be anything that you want when your parents get the Sign Up Genius that comes through. So I would probably say parent-teacher conferences are coming up. Check here for sign-up times. Or any other information, just so that they know that it has to do about your parent-teacher conferences. I need to enter a group email alias. Actually, I'm sorry, I would not do that. So do not click on that. That was something that I thought that it was. So once you're done with that, go ahead and you can choose to take my sign up live and send my invites. That means it's going to be sent out right then. You can take my sign up live, but don't send emails. So if you wanted just to send a link out to your parents instead of email, or save as a draft for later. So if you're not done, you can come back to it. I'm going to go ahead and take my site live and send the email. And it says, congratulations, your sign up page is now live. It's going to be sent out. This is the great thing to view your sign up page. Keep this handy. I would probably bookmark it. You can go ahead and click on it and it brings you to the page. So as parents are signing up in these areas, you'll be able to see who signed up, who has and who hasn't. And then I usually just print this page out for my conferences. This is also what I give to the front office to let them know of my times that parents are coming. So that is how you do the Sign Up Genius for our parent-teacher conferences. If you have questions, just let me know.